My name is William Heck, and today I'm going to be talking about my research findings in front of you, the City Council, over concerns over fish that have been found to be dead in the water, as well as washed up on the beach. Finding that what had caused it was actually rotenone. And so in my research and testing the waters, I found the pesticide. And so what rotenone is, it is as I mentioned, a pesticide as well as a pesticide and insecticide, and is commonly used. It is a natural toxin found in many tropical plants and has been used in especially the U.S. for almost 100 years. And so the chemical structure of rotenone is carbon 23, hydrogen 22, and oxygen 6. The functional group that makes up rotenone is a ketone, and so it is a useful toxin that is administered to control fish populations. And so I'll go into how it operates to kill a fish and its possible impact on the environment or the safety of residents or visitors to our waters. And so I will say that how rotenone, the toxin, operates is it goes through the fish gills and attacks their mitochondria and affects their cellular aerobic respiration. How it does that is pretty simple and acts a lot like cyanide, in where it blocks the mitochondrial electron transport and essentially deprives the fish of accessing any oxygen. And so usually their deaths result in tissue anexia, cardiac and neurological failure, and just a breakdown of their systems. It specifically inhibits the NADH ubiquinone reductase, and so cellular uptake of oxygen completely ceases and the fish dies. It is, however, very popular as a pesticide because of its lack of impact in the environment, being very healthy for surrounding water as well as wildlife and humans. There had been a test if it had any impact on Parkinson's disease in humans, but that was found to be completely untrue, and so still today it is found to be a very desirable pesticide for its lack of impact. It also is non-persistent in the environment, being broken down by heat and light, so it doesn't leave too much of a trace as well. And why we use it is because it is great at managing populations, specifically populations that are invasive to more endemic or sometimes exotic or endangered fish species, and so is it used most commonly to protect said species. And so I'd like to reiterate that it is perfectly safe for not only the environment but also to surrounding humans, and it does not affect their cellular uptake whatsoever. It is in fact very useful in the chemical balancing of our waterways, and therefore has been continued use for many decades as a pesticide and controlling populations that we want to of fish. That doesn't stop it from a certain question, a certain food for thought, that maybe it could be more regulated, considering that there was concerns over the findings of more fish dead, although it is safe for humans and surrounding wildlife. It could be more regulated or could be found to be used too frequently, in which case we could look for less combative methods of managing fish populations and protecting fish populations from possible diseases that could spread to our endemic fish that we want to protect. But I will say that rotenone is in no way danger as a toxin to humans, but there could be a case that maybe we could manage how often we use it, and cut back on using a pesticide in our waters. And so thank you for this opportunity. I'll answer any questions.